When Will Soyinka of Nigeria was awarded the Nobel Prize in Literature in 1986 for his body of work, he instantly became a literary sensation across Africa and beyond. His books spread rapidly through schools and universities, and he was firmly placed among the greatest writers the continent had produced. In 2021, the same prize went to another African voice from Zanzibar in East Africa. Yet unlike Soyinka's immediate fame, he had long remained an unsung literary giant, quietly producing profound works on exile, memory, colonialism, and displacement, largely outside the global spotlight. Meet Abdulrazak Gurnah. Exile made him a writer. Memory made him unforgettable. Abdulrazak Gurnah was born in Zanzibar, a semi-autonomous island off the East African coast. But history intervened. After the 1964 revolution, in which citizens of Arab origin were persecuted, he fled at just 18 years old. England became his refuge. English became his literary language, though Kiswahili was his first. He studied in Canterbury and as a young refugee in Britain began transforming displacement into prose. His first novel, Memory of Departure, appeared in 1987. But it was Paradise, set in colonial East Africa during World War I, that brought international acclaim, earning a Booker Prize shortlist in 1994. Across his works, Gurnah wrestles with belonging, colonial memory, migration, and the quiet ache of exile. Like Moyes G. Vasanji, he explores the complex identities of East Africa, but from the vantage point of the Swahili world along the Indian Ocean coast. Beyond fiction, he has been a respected academic, contributing editor of Wasafiri, and a board member of the Mabadi Cornell Kiswahili Prize for African Literature. Gurnah does not shout in his writing, he remembers. And in remembering, he restores voices history tried to scatter. What makes Paradise so striking is the way Abdulrazak Gurnah quietly remaps the literary terrain once dominated by Joseph Conrad. Where Conrad's Heart of Darkness journeys into Africa from a European gaze, Gurnah turns the compass. From the East African coast, he moves inward, that is, westward, telling the story from within. The narrator is Yusuf, a 12-year-old boy whose voice is gentle, observant, almost tender. He describes lush gardens, dreams of paradise, and the subtle decay beneath beauty. Pawned by his father to settle a debt, Yusuf is passed between masters and drawn into caravan journeys deep into the interior. Through his eyes, we see layered systems of power, Arab mercantile dominance, local hierarchies, and the creeping force of German colonial rule. In one of the novel's most unsettling tensions, Yusuf senses that the cold machinery of German colonialism may be less capricious than the intimate, ruthless exploitation he has already endured. It is not a defense of empire, but a tragic commentary on overlapping oppressions. Like Things Fall Apart by Chinua Achebe, Paradise portrays an African society already in motion, complex, trading, negotiating identities, long before European conquest fully takes hold. Colonialism, Gurnah suggests, did not begin the transformation. It accelerated and hardened changes already underway. In Reclaiming Perspective, Paradise, written by Abdulrazak Gurnah, does something profound. It moves Africa from the backdrop of someone else's darkness to the center of its own story. Today, whenever the names of Africa's greatest literary figures are compiled, Abdulrazak Gurnah will undoubtedly stand near the very top. With a body of work that explores exile, memory, colonialism, and identity, the Nobel Prize in Literature laureate from Zanzibar has secured his place among the continent's most profound voices.